fellow budgeters, my name is Brandy and you're watching From Debt to Dreams, and on this channel we're paying off over $400,000 worth of debt, but don't you fret, more than half of that is our mortgage. And today what we're working on is our expense tracking for the whole week. How is everybody's weekend? I am filming this right now. Today is today is Tuesday, September 2nd. Yesterday was a really fun day. This is really the only video I film like in real time. The other ones I kind of batch film. So I get to tell you all of my stories during these videos. But over the weekend, we just had a really good time as a family. We took the kids to an inflatable bounce house place. And they really loved that. And then they just were really big troopers with us while we did a lot of our grocery shopping, since we didn't get to do that on Friday, because we normally do our Costco runs on Friday, but we didn't get to because Josh started soccer practice. His soccer season has started. And then I also went to a funeral, and it was one of the most precious and beautiful celebrations of life that I've ever attended. And it was just amazing. And then the next day is when we did the bouncy houses and the grocery shopping, and the kids were awesome. Sunday was great. We did church and our normal usual resting, and then dinner with the in-laws. And then yesterday on Monday, we went nowhere. We stayed at home and did a lot of projects around the house. I needed to catch up on groceries, and then also we power washed the front of the house. And then we took the kids to our neighborhood pool for a couple of hours, and I started this weekend and finished The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. And I've been kind of avoiding that book because everybody loved it, and usually when everybody loves a book, I'm like weary of it. So I finally read it, and it was good. It was really good. I don't know if I will finish the series or if I'll keep reading in the series, but it was kind of exciting. So today we're back at work. I have a little bit of a sunburn on my shoulders, and it hurts, and also my arms hurt from power washing the house. My husband and I were doing it ourselves. So I'm in a little bit of pain, but that's okay. It's good pain. As I was writing down my expenses this week, this morning so far, I messed up and put my cash expenses. Normally I put it like in the back of the expense trackers. I start the cash back here and leave the other ones open for checking account expenses for the month. But I messed up and I put cash right next to the checking, and we're just going to have to be dealing with it, and that's okay. Let's start on this side. Please excuse my nails. I was picking at them over the weekend and I did not fix it yet. We're going to start with September over here in our checking account. So I put our earned income in for this pay period, which brought us to $4,386.31. My husband, Jason, has started therapy. I hope he's okay with me telling him that. He's a social worker, and he sees some really crazy, traumatic things and can't talk to anybody about it who really understands. And it was really messing with his mental health, and so we decided to start having him go to a therapist so he could work through those things, and then also work on his self-confidence and his leadership skills. I hope he's okay with me saying that because it's an expense, so that's why he's going to therapy. I think therapy is for everybody. I wish we could afford for the whole family to go to therapy, their own therapists, and, maybe when we get out of debt, we will, because sometimes it's just nice to have somebody else to talk to. All right, and then I took out the cash for our envelopes, which if you saw the video on Tuesday, today, then you will see me stuffing our envelopes. Over here for our cash, little Joshy got a haircut. He got a haircut different than what I thought he was getting, which is okay. Kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. Josh is one that, like, he knows what he wants to do with his hair. And at the beginning of the summer, he had a mohawk, and it was really fun, and we were styling it every day. But then he realized, like, he couldn't wear hats when he had a mohawk. So then we kept the hair down and didn't do it. And so now he's, like, really loved the way that looks and feels, where it's like, a mohawk cut, but not styling the mohawk. And so that's what he likes. And it's not my favorite, but it's also not my head. So he gets to figure out what he wants to do, this little 6-year-old. Jason gets his $20 for spending. We pulled out $170 for sinking funds, $408 for Christmas and savings challenges, and then I'll show you the cash for it, but I already wrote it down. We have $4 that are going into different envelopes. And then we did some grocery shopping at Costco, Aldi, and Walmart. So there is that. So here's the cash that's left over and our change. Oops, a penny came flying out. So we're going to throw that into our change jar. And we're going to put this $5 back into groceries so that when we go grocery shopping on Friday, we will have $305 to spend. And then let's look what we have here for these bucks. We can move this back out because I don't need to write in that anymore. Oh dear. All right, I was doing some not drawing. I've got a lot of pen marks on my thing. I need to figure out how to clean it up. And then some eraser marks because I decided I'm not going to get the Budget Mom workbook this year just because it's $50 and I don't use all the pages. So I'm making my own in this composition notebooks. I love composition notebooks. So I've been working on that, and so I worked on these pages on Friday a little bit, and I had to do a lot of erasing. So I'll go through that more when we get to, that's for 2026. Okay, so for these ones, we have an E-Buck for emergency, a G for good looking husband, and 2 L's for Josh. So that makes me happy because I feel like Colin always gets dollars. So let's do the L box for Joshua first. He gets J and L bucks because his name is Joshua Landon. All right. And then a G for the hubs in. Is this the right binder? It is not. But this one does. No, I'm sorry. I moved my binders around and I don't know where I put things. So emergency and husband is not in there. All right, here's Jason. So we're going to add his dollar in there. So now this lucky man has $16. Okay, and then emergency should be in here too. Yep, here it is, emergency fund. I decided that E and F bucks will go into emergency fund. Haha, makes sense, right? And so let's write that down. We took $50 out, so we're starting a new little tracker. So in cash for emergency fund right now, we have $1. All right, well, that is it for today, Monday. I have a couple of things that are sitting in pending in the checking account, so tomorrow there will be a little bit more highlighting for us to do, because that will, almost all of them will go through. So, all right, that's it. I hope you have a lovely day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Happy Tuesday. Okay, so today's not Tuesday, it's Wednesday. This Labor Day, not like the Labor Day when we didn't work on Monday, like it's all just throwing me off on my days. So today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Okay, here's what we had going on. Since the bank was closed on Monday, normally everything is cleared on Tuesdays, but today everything was cleared today, Wednesday. So I'm trying to find the right markers. Here we go. Okay. Here is us filling up our cars. Okay. And then over the weekend, we kind of went a little crazy. On Saturday, we went to KFC with my mom, and she paid for the food, which was wonderful. However, when we were moving the food from the counter to our table, my husband dropped my son's fries. So we had to buy fries for my kiddo. And then on Friday last week, when I went to the funeral, my husband took the kids to Josh's first soccer practice, and they ended up going to 3 different places for dinner that night. Josh got McDonald's, Colin got Chick-fil-A, and Jason got Arby's. And then on Sunday, while I have the takeout thing here, on Sunday after church, I had to go, Josh and I were going to go get his haircut. And since I am at church for about 6 hours and on my feet the whole time and running around, I work in the children's ministry, I was starting to feel really, really thirsty and really lightheaded. So we stopped at Taco Bell on our way from church to the haircut place to grab a drink and a taco. And then Josh also got a drink and some cinnamon twists. Right here is me paying for parking because I went to my book club meeting on Thursday, and I could park on the street and it's free parking after 6:30, but it's really hard to find a parking spot on the street, obviously, since it's free parking. So I've just decided a while ago, I've been going to this book club for like 3 years now, and I've decided that like I'm just gonna park every time, and that's fine. Our Spotify membership finally came out. And then last weekend on Saturday, we took the kids to an inflatable place called Bounce. Now, this last one, I'm not exactly sure how to categorize it yet, so I need some help. My kids and I are joining a Bible study called Bible Study Fellowship, and so BSF for short. It's something that I have been wanting to do for a while. I heard about it on a YouTube video a couple of years ago. I've kind of been following them, but haven't really just was nervous to join because it's not something that my church offers. We don't do it at my church. And so then over the summer when we were in Columbia for zoo camp and hanging out with the in-laws, my in-laws are BSF leaders, and we're talking highly of the program and the way that it is presented to people, and like the whole Bible study, like they're all of it. And then later I went to visit my sister-in-law, and she was talking about how much she enjoys BSF. And my sister-in-law, her relationship with the Lord is a little different than how my in-laws' relationship is. And so it was just interesting. And I loved hearing that not only do my in-laws enjoy it, but my sister-in-law enjoyed it. So I was like, okay, I think now is the time to join. Excuse me. So I will be joining. No, I already joined. I signed up. I joined a group. I joined a women's in-person group. And I also signed my kids up for it. So I bought the materials needed for me and both of my sons. I got mine, and then Josh needed a specific book and Colin needed a specific book. So all of those ended up coming to, after shipping, came to $51.20. And I don't know how to categorize this yet, because I could split this up, right? And put what mine was and what the kids' were. So it could be under my category and the kids' category. Or I don't really want to put it as tithe because I wasn't really giving to an organization. I was ordering Bible study materials. I don't really want to put it as fun because that is more towards fun things that we do as a family, or fun things like entertainment things like our subscriptions. And so I'm not exactly sure how to categorize it. I think I might split it up so that I do my book under my name and their books under the kids category. I don't know. What do you think? Put that in the comment below. Since we're not anywhere near the end of the month, I'm not worried about it yet, about needing a category for that. So I look forward to, what are your comments? What do you think? How should we categorize this purchase? So, all right, well, that's it for this Wednesday. Tonight we have to take Colin to his first soccer practice for the season, and he is really looking forward to it. And then tomorrow night is our free night. So hopefully I will be able to log on tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye. Happy Thursday. The only thing that happened in our spending at all was I basically depleted our school envelope for school pictures. So there's $60. It was $30 per kid for the digital download pack. I didn't even order any physical pictures. Pictures are so expensive, but I order them every year. And I order them every year because when I was growing up, we weren't able to order my school pictures every year. My parents, we just didn't have the money to do that. So it's kind of like a little thing for me. So I've ordered them. $30 per kid. That's $60. It hurt to let that money go out of my envelope. However, I'm glad it was there. So let's look over here. This is what we have left, and nothing has come out. The only bill that's come out that we've been looking forward to, or not looking forward to, that we have been waiting for is Spotify. And of course, as I look through this, I'm like, oh yeah, because I have to pay some of these, like Piedmont, I need to pay that online. That's not on auto pay. And H2Go is not on auto pay. So maybe I should go online and pay those today. And then I have my dentist appointment today. So that one will be, paid. And will probably not come out of the check, like clear in the checking account until Monday or Tuesday, unless they're able to get it cleared tomorrow. So anyway, friends, I hope that you have a lovely Friday. Hopefully we'll see some kind of movement in our money tomorrow. If not, that's okay too. But yeah, it's been a great week. I hope you have a lovely day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. It's Friday. I'm so excited. All right, so I still haven't decided what I'm going to do about this BSF category. So I'm going to need your help with that. So don't forget to put that in the comments, how you think I should do it. How you think I should categorize it. I'm still leaning towards splitting it up into two, one for me and one for the kids, but I haven't quite decided yet. The only thing that has come out of our checking account is our pest control, not purchase, but the payment for our pest control. So there's that. And, let's see. I had my dental work done yesterday, and it ended up being $100 more than they quoted me. So I had to move over $100 from our savings account into our checking account, which is a total bummer, but at least the money's there, right? So, on Monday, the next week's video that comes out next Friday, you'll see that moving over. But before I end this video, remember last week when I did a, impulsive Etsy purchase? Well, it finally came, and it came from Moonstone Budgets. I can't say finally came because it has been, her little thank you card is gone. Anyway, so let's look through these really quickly. Okay. This one is her freebie. So cute. $10 savings. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So this saves $350. I think I'm going to start an envelope for that. That's really cute. I love that. Okay. And then, I can't remember exactly which ones I ordered and which ones she put in as a freebie from Moonstone Budgets. And I am like so sad because at one point, I'm sure all of these were in my cart. And I know for sure I ordered 3 or 4 of them, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. So, But I love this one. And I don't remember how much they save either. This one is, I bought it because it's a Taylor Swift lyric. Who's afraid of little old me? Well, you should be. You should be. That's one of my very favorite songs by Taylor Swift. I'm a bit of a closet Swiftie. Not really closet Swiftie. I just don't talk about her like other people do. This one was definitely a freebie. I did not order this one, but look how cute that is. And if it only was blue gingham in the back, it would match my little, oh, these stickers are so tiny. This is definitely one, I think I ordered this one. This one, Today I'm a Serious Goose. And like, I am totally obsessed with geese right now. And I don't know if it's something that's coming back around in style. I really feel like I get into, like, I get caught up in trends right before they get super huge. And so like our geese kind of on the up and up. But I do have a porch goose and I love him and I want to paint him and we want to dress him up and I love him. The porch geese are not very popular around here like they are in the Midwest, but ours is named Beaker Featherington. And he's adorable. I just need to paint him. So there's Today I'm a Serious Goose. Oh, here's her thank you card. Tiff at Moonstone Budgets. Thank you so much for your order. Your support means the world to me. I hope this order helps you budget. And so I need to leave a review. Happy savings. I love it. These are so sweet. Okay, then there's the Silly Goose Association. Adorable. Look at the polka dots. Oh. So this one says, sorry I'm late. I was dilly-dallying. And this little goose is in jail because he got too silly. And I'm obsessed and I'm so excited. And I wish I remembered how much these saved, but so you'll start seeing these. I'm going to put them in my, this one I think I'm going to put in one of my envelopes and have that be one of the trackers just for something. And yeah, anyway, that's it. Okay, my friends. Well, I hope that you have a lovely weekend. We don't have much going on other than one of my kids is going to a birthday party, so I will be taking him to that. Other than that, we're not exactly sure what we're going to be up to, but I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to my crazy. Thank you for subscribing and following along to what my little crazy family decides to do with their money, and I will see you in a mini Monday video. Catch you later. Bye.